There we go. I think we're live. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Friday Night's Live with the Ben Show. A little bit of a different intro to normal. We're not doing our normal.
It's not. Oh, that. Yeah, 10 seconds behind.
Okay. We're not doing our normal intro. We're just going to jump straight in from now on because that 5-minute intro is only ever to let the viewers increase whilst we got going. But you're all there now. So, on to Friday Night Show. As you've probably seen through the week, we've had a couple of live shows through the day. They're going to continue for the foreseeable future. They won't be as busy. They'll be very informal. But as I said, both times, it'll give people who are off or are home, self-isolating, whatever, something to watch, something to do. It's a bit more fun for us as well. So keep an eye out for them. They're just going to be as and when. And plan to do one tomorrow evening at some point. And maybe tomorrow morning as well. So if you see one, jump on, say hello, and come join in the fun. So it's our normal show tonight. We've got Dan looking at your work on the Facebook page and the forum. We've got what you've been buying. We've got Al with questions for the crew. Tim hasn't got his section this week.
Not yet.
We've got it's next week, isn't it, yours?
Yeah, this week, yeah.
We've got a couple of giveaways as well. As always, we've got the £10 voucher to give away in Dan's section. Favourite bill of the week of the most votes will win a £10 UP gift voucher. And throughout the show, we'll do a random number generator giveaway, and you can win a £20 UMP gift voucher as well. Now, one thing we don't want to talk about tonight, because we're not supposed to, because we have warnings from YouTube, is what's going on in the world at the minute. So we can try and keep it out of chat, because it's everywhere. I'm bored of hearing about it. So let's try and keep it out of the chat as well. We're not going to talk about it here, or try not to anyway. I said that today and ended up talking about it. Yeah, that's that. So let's just focus on modelling, having a bit of fun, and having a laugh. We've also got a birthday today as well, because it's Norman's birthday yesterday.
Yesterday.
Norman's birthday yesterday, 65. So Norman's going to open his birthday gifts, and if that chat's not that busy, which I don't think it is yet, no, it's not. We might as well do it right now, Norm.
Emily, she'll come help us sing, Emily.
Yeah,
help us sing, Emily.
So, like I say, Norman's birthday yesterday. He's with us. He's one of the main people that organises it. He does a cracking job. Norman's birthday. So Norman's got some gifts there off us. I've completely forgotten what we bought you.
I've half got a memory of it because I organised it.
I can't remember it all. So we need to absolutely destroy the birthday song first, and then Norman can open his gift.
You got make sure you sing really badly. Really bad.
Okay, I'm back. I'm good at that.
Dan,
yes, you are. You did sing badly.
Yes.
Dan's muted at the minute. Come on, Dan.
Come on, Dan.
Danielle.
Danielle.
Right, okay, so then. Right, on 3. 1, 2, 3. Happy
Bravo, guys. Perfection.
Thank you,
God, that was awful. I'll switch cameras. Go up the big one, little one first.
I can't remember. I don't remember what we. I'm going to guess big one, because the little one might have something to do with the big one to give it away.
No, I think it does. Oh. Yes. No, actually, no. It doesn't matter. Either or.
Okay. Yeah, do the bin bag.
I got this one first. Here we go.
Oh, you've gone dark. Oh, there you are.
Remembering what you did. Yeah.
Rip.
Oh. Detail set, is it?
Me, Keith.
New baldy cream.
There
we go.
You've not got one of them, have you, Nom?
No, I haven't.
Go for that. Well, you have now.
Hey!
Come in handy for the wheels on tanks.
They're very good, mate. Really good tool.
Excellent. Well, I'll turn the fan off because I don't want to cut the box to shreds.
Oh, that's the only fan you've got in here.
We've got that one.
Yeah, big one.
What you want? It's only a little one.
That's a big.
Too big. That'll work. Got it.
Watch out for your address on the old screen there, Norm.
Covered it. Yeah, it's covered.
Oh, yeah, sorry, yes.
Almost like you're a professional, Norm.
Wait, John, careful there. Careful there.
Right, what am I doing? Move that over there. It's full of plastic.
Oh,
Interesting.
Right. Not looking at the first one. And oh yes.
oh, nice.
Oh,
That's nice. Yeah.
That's a different box, isn't it? The 50th anniversary. That's cool.
Yeah.
That one.
They're brilliant kits, aren't
Oh god, this is massive.
they? Very nice.
Oh look. And wow.
Yeah.
oh,
Oh, nice.
That's a beauty.
my.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
pretty
my.
well deserved.
Check the
Lovely kit.
and
That is good.
And yeah, you should have your little pot of paint for you.
Hey,
oh, everything, guys. Thank you very much. I'm happy with that. I'm happy.
excellent.
Shouldn't that be green?
Hey, Sinead,
Shouldn't that be green?
It's their
Well, yellow do.
It's Kahaka.
Well, yellow do.
and I've got about 30 bags of plastic bags.
Hey, well, ain't you lucky?
Very nice.
Cheers,
That's a
guys.
nice kit.
No worries, mate. What's that tank based on, the Magak?
That's
Centurion, isn't it?
It's an M60 underneath.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
M60, the Bulldog.
Wow.
no, I said cheering in it.
Is it
No,
Centurion?
that's not
Oh,
that's
that's M60, aye.
it's M60.
Is that the Bulldog M60?
That looks nice.
No, Bulldog is a you're thinking the Walker Bulldog.
Yeah.
You're thinking that's like serious. That's a earlier tank. Cool.
Tell you what, it's got enough 50 and 30 cars on the turret, hasn't it?
Yeah.
My God. Is that one at the front remotely operated?
No,
The turret there is I can't see the light shining on it where the cupola is.
I don't think they did remote operated.
Yeah, I couldn't see the cupola where it is.
Yes, they just fixed to the barrel, wasn't it? Yeah.
So you got a 50 and 230s on there.
Yep.
Yeah. It's a good bit of firepower on the roof.
They must have a 50 already in the. You would have thought already in the turret, a cracked. Yeah, wouldn't you have thought?
There's none on the front. There might be one mounted on the turret somewhere. I don't know. Very nice, Norm.
Excellent, guys.
Happy birthday, mate. Oh, you get one of the colour prints in there as well.
Happy birthday, buddy, for you.
Oh, that.
Yeah, they're cool. The AFE prints.
Ooh.
Oh, it's a Dragon. Is AFE that? Yeah.
Yeah.
PE. Nice.
Oh,
Oh, you got a mask for the
That's
wheels.
a nice print, yeah.
Yeah, you got a mask for the
Yeah,
wheels.
that.
Yeah.
And the metal barrel as well, being AFV.
Is that?
Some of them do, some of them don't.
The whole time.
Yeah, and they don't all do. Oh, there
Yeah,
you go.
there it is.
Nice.
wow.
Think,
Guys, cheers.
Sweet.
very nice, mate.
Go with me with all my IDF stuff.
Lovely. There you go. Happy birthday, Norm.
Thanks, guys.
Who's our next victim?
Happy birthday, mate, for you.
Tony.
Ciao. Yeah.
Tony.
Yep.
Tony, she felt.
Keep your shoes off.
Yeah, there we go. When is Tony's?
The 28th, but it's Friday the 27th. We'll go live.
Yeah, we'll have him next week.
Nice.
And also that one there.
Mhm.
We'll go with that one there.
Yeah.
Have it, yeah.
Ooh,
Wow.
Excellent. Cheers, guys. Love it.
No worries, mate. No worries.
excellent.
Happy days.
Right, let's read some of this chat. John, I'll read a little bit with you.
Right, I'll be back in a
Yeah,
second,
really.
chaps.
Digby's in there saying hello. Trust you're all doing well, stay healthy, and hopefully you enjoy some time at the bench. Indeed. If you want to come join our off-air hangouts, literally you can come join them. They're free to join. The link's in the description of the video. Click on it and you can come join us. It's dead easy. You can't on a live show, but you can on the off-airs. And if we're live through the day, I'll let you on as well. Mark's in there saying hello to all from Belgium. Gazvik is there, says good morrow. Matt Battleiner says good evening, ISM. Team and everyone, please hit the like button. Have a great show tonight, indeed. Brian Moran says ISM team of followers. Have a great show. Gary's watching this morning's show while waiting for this one. He's an ISM addict. Good evening, everyone. Harry Marwick says good evening, all. Hello. Al's in there saying hello. Tony's in there saying hello. Malcolm Plum says hello. Norman's in there saying hello. Kev's in there saying, how's Norm feeling today? I think he's all right. 23 waiting, there's already a thumbs down. Yeah, there's a thumbs down almost instantly. Don't worry about it. It means nothing at all. Claire's there saying, hello, everyone. It's been a while. Everyone is well. Kieran's there saying, just popping in to say hi. Hope all are well. I'll give the video a thumbs up. Got some things to do, so I'll watch it back later.
Nice.
Richie's there saying, good evening, artist Styrene. Norman saying he's alive. Simon Reen says, good evening, boys and girls. Jim Clark says, hi all. Hey, Mika. Hey, Mika. Still need to sort you out, bud, as well. I haven't forgotten about you. Don't worry. Hey, Mika's prize went missing.
Oh,
it's been months and it's just gone. But we're not doing prize anymore. So I was like, just hold fire and I'll sort something out.
Yeah.
So I will get you sorted, Mika. I'll do it after the weekend, mate. What I'll send you a voucher instead. So, Mika, I forget your real name now. I'm sure it was you. Or was it somebody else? If it was you, email me on the ISM prize claim email, and I know if it's you then. Sure it was Mika that lost his prize. Daniel's there, Daniel Blair saying, what's up, model junkies? Brian there, Whiskey Tango Foxtrot says, good evening all. Matt's in there, Matthias Rex, evening everyone. Matt, we need to get you in these hangouts again as well.
Yeah.
Really do. Stuart's there as well, good evening my friends, hope you curp well. And most are all safe. Yeah, you stay safe, Stuart. You don't know. Drew wants us hi, Sharpie. Oh, yeah, so the rest of us. Mike saying, hello, people. Oh, it's terrible. I'm not doing that. Hello, people. Stuart says, sorry, keep on but keeping safe. Yari says, evening all. Don's in there saying, even Paul and the crew and everyone in the chat. Hope everyone has a great weekend. And John, you can go, mate.
Joseph Ketchell says hello from New England. Says good day, my modelling friends. Glasto Billy with evening all. Wayne Laserby, hi guys. Oh, just lost my job, he says.
Oh, no. Gutted.
Yeah.
Who was that? Sorry. You lost a job?
Wayne Laserby.
Oh, of course you have, because the cinemas are shut. What about the pet shop?
You thought the pets,
I won't be shutting those.
Strange old world.
Yeah. Andy Callis is there. Hey, gang. Hope everyone is well. Joseph Porro says, thanks for the content in these hard times.
That's why I did it.
100%
Everyone's saying, sorry, everyone's saying that all the YouTubers are up in the content. I've not seen one yet do any more.
No, I haven't even seen one produce a new video. I'm not even seeing
I've had a few new videos, but only regular ones that they do like every day or other day. I was like, if you're going to do more, now's the time to do them.
Yeah.
Sorry, John, call me.
Steve says, hello, all plastic fanatics from Southport. Good evening to Paul and the Sprue crew.
Hello.
Simon D says, hi, new year, go easy.
Hello.
Well, we will see how we go, Simon.
Patrick
Medeva, evening all, extra show was a great idea, well done.
Excellent.
Mark Ward says, hi guys. Andy Preston, hi everyone. Mike says Norm doesn't look a day over 75. Caleb's there says good to see Norman's feeling better. Several happy birthdays to Norm. Digsby turned on his main speakers. It's just for the sing song. Alan Parker, evening guys. Ray Aquilina says, hi guys, my friends, hope you're all good. Gaz says only 65. Thought Norm wasn't a day under 120.
There's Nosferatu.
No, I think Nosferatu was younger. Caleb says prepare the earlobes for the beautiful song. Brian there, happy birthday Norm. Banana Man, John Stone, greetings slaves to the plastic. Hope you all have a great show, one and all.
Benchman.
Brian says Norm had a hard paper round. Yep, they were made out of stone tablets back in them days.
Yeah, square wheels.
Yep. Caleb's congratulating us on our wonderful performance.
Lovely.
And Andy says, I see speakers ruined. Ian Douthwaite's there. Evening one. Everyone, happy birthday to Norm. Daryl Masters with evening, gents. Hope all is well. Guys going, is it a box? That's Norm's favourite thing.
Mm-hmm.
Quality kit, IDF armor, blah blah. Happy birthdays. Yeah, based on the M60 pattern blazer, the Bulldog was a Korean War. Yeah, Caleb found one of the AFE prints in one of his kits. Yep, they pretty much all have them, I think.
A lot of them, yeah. They're cool as well. I've got a couple knocking around here.
Yeah, they're good little prints. And for something that probably costs them a couple of pence to include.
Makes all the difference, though, doesn't it?
Yeah,
I got a couple of the Great Wall Hobbies on the ceiling, the MiGs, and they're really nice.
Yeah.
Sure, I had an AFE club on somewhere.
Adam's there, Challenger scale models. Evening, dudes.
Hey, Adam. When are you due back to the UK, mate?
Yeah. Bill's there, Sergeant Bones. Evening, guys.
Hello, Bill.
Yeah, Jim's saying the Bulldog was the M41. John Howell, evening, gentlemen, and happy birthday, Norm.
Oh.
Dan Kemp's there, evening all. Paul, love the morning show and week. Nice to have one on while doing some modelling.
Yeah, we'll try and make it a regular thing.
Mika saying, all right, thanks. Tony Davey, evening all. Matt's going to have a go with his mum's laptop tomorrow. She doesn't know yet, though.
Too many jokes.
Way too many.
Yeah, I had to look down then.
Pat's Place. That just doesn't work. Pat's Place says, hello all.
Hello, Pat.
Rob B's there. Great to be here all. Hope you're all good.
Hello, Rob.
Drew's getting see if he can get drunk by pouring beer down his feeding tube.
I could murder a drink.
Yeah. Jason Martin saying, Paul, I have to agree the clear coat gravity Spain is awesome.
Yep, it's very, very good.
We have Mark De Bruyne. Are the colours of gravity good to use?
Yes, very good. Very, very good.
Yeah, just make sure you order them from Spain, not America.
Yeah.
And Daniel,
if you're going to order any, I'd order them now.
Yeah, order them soon.
Yeah, I put an order in for 3 sets of the 2K yesterday. And they're on the way. They're here. They'll be on Monday because,
No.
Yeah. Daniel Croak says, evening all, and Caleb could go for a beer or a glass of vodka right now himself.
I've got
and Hello says, evening from a very windy Cornwall.
Hello, Craig. I could murder
Chris Anderson, evening all. Paul, thanks for the daily videos.
No problem, mate.
Ray's saying you look tired, Paul.
Today, for some reason, I am absolutely shattered. I don't know why.
Yep, I am too.
Oh, mind you, I was up early.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a bit of a busy morning before I got in. Yeah, I've done quite a bit today, to be fair, for once. So I'm a little bit tired. So apologies if I yawn. I'm trying to hide it. I don't always have the camera on me, so you can't normally see it. But the only modelling I'm going to do tonight is prime my Evo 6 for the Mark. Crap. I forgot Mark's surname now. Brain fart. Hawkins. Thank you, Al.
Hawkins, that's it.
Yeah, the Mark Hawkins memorial build.
I've just managed to get some colour on my Scooby.
I've seen it, mate. It looks good.
It's probably slightly darker than what the Scoobies should be, but hey, I like it.
Mm-hmm.
It's blue and it'll have decals on it, so yeah, it'll look like one.
Just take your time with the decals, mate. Mm-hmm. Seriously, especially those side ones that they will. 100%. If you push them, they'll split.
Yeah,
and they look terrible when they split. Hit them with a strong. Just let it sit on it for a bit, and then start manipulating it in place.
Yeah, I ain't done a car for one with this many decals on for about 4 years.
If you wreck any, I can help you out. I've got spares.
Cool.
But you just got to let that solution sit on it to soften them. because you've got to have 3 little angles there, and you've got to push them in, and they'll split on the door.
Yeah.
£10 sheet.
I've done it myself twice, so I know how easy they go.
Well, I'm going to let it sit now till Sunday, and then I'll maybe attack it Sunday night, maybe. But I'm pretty pleased.
No, that's good, mate.
Good on, Dad.
Pretty pleased.
You haven't put your roof scoop on yet, have you?
No, that's just there on a separate stick.
Yeah, you'll never be able to mash your window otherwise.
No.
Alan's saying he's due back Tuesday evening, due to be flying to Singapore tomorrow morning. Likely the internal flight's going to cancel, so we're going to drive 5 hours later today to Auckland to make the flight.
You know when you get to Singapore, Adam, try not to get off at plane. Wait.
Yeah, just
You can
off
just
the plane,
jump on that
across
plane
the
straight
tarmac
on your
to
next
the next
plane.
plane. Yeah. Dean Taff, hi all. Hope you guys are doing good.
Oh.
So don't worry about yawning, Paul. Probably the week catching up on you. Yeah.
A week? Oh my God.
I know I'm also a bit sleepy, but you know.
I'll raise you a sleepy, and I'll see you a knackered.
That man,
Yeah, I was being polite.
that man's got a massive fanny pad stuck to his face. What's that all about?
I'm not physically tired, just mentally drained at the moment. So.
Oh no, I'm mentally and physically, and
Hang on. What about Tim?
yeah.
I'll put it in our chat. All right. I'm pretty sure I'm seeing that.
If it's the picture I'm thinking of, you may have seen that. Yes.
Oh dear.
There while Tim posts a picture.
The internet for me is going extremely slow at the moment.
And
just not just the house, the mobile phone is going slow as well.
Do you know why that is, though, Tim?
Is everyone's using it?
So everybody's on it, mate.
Oh my God, he has got a thingy thing on his face. What the? Okay, that's really weird.
Hey?
Yeah, everyone's at home. No one's gone out, so
yeah,
we might even get quite a lot of viewers tonight. We're 112 right now.
Yeah.
So we had 228 at one point last week.
Wow.
So it shows there was a few more watching last week as well.
Yeah.
So yeah. Something I don't always do because I forget. Don't forget. Go check out ISM's Facebook page and forum. We've got a very, very busy Facebook page. We're at 18,000 members now, I think. Yeah, we ticked over, didn't we? Really busy. All genres of modelling, not just cars and bikes. There's everything on there. So come and join us. Come say hello. Post your work. You won't get critiqued. You're all safe over there. Same philosophy as everywhere. And the forum's there as well, which is fairly busy too.
Yeah.
As well. Obviously, you got the channel. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell notification because you get notified of all the latest videos. That's the second time you told us about that today, Joseph. Click the bell notification, get notified of all the latest videos and live feeds. It'll pop up instantly for you, so you can come watch us live. You can join them with the lives through the day. I'll even let you in here when we're live, as long as you join the off-air hangout group. And I kind of know you, and you're not a knob. That rules all us out, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, there you go. Yeah.
Check out ukindetail.com. We are still open. I said this today. We're going to go over it again. Ultimate is still open. We're still posting out. We're not using Royal Mail anymore. So if you're overseas or in a remote area, you're going to pay more postage because everything's going to go by courier. The plus side to that is you're going to get it a lot quicker. But simply for the fact that Hannah doesn't want to stand in post offices anymore, and I don't blame her. So we are still open, and we will stay open until we can, which hopefully will be full-time. DPD and UPS are saying they're not going to stop services unless they are told they have to. So that's promising. We've got a good stock of most things. We've stocked up on packaging yesterday and today. So we'll just keep going and going and going until we can. So if you need anything, chuck your order in. One thing I will say, if you're not ordering from us, and maybe even if you are, if you need something to keep your modelling going or any of your hobbies, go and buy it now. That's all I'm going to say. Buy it now, because this is going to go on for a while, I think.
Oh, yeah.
and it's only going to get worse. And this is all I'm going to say about this tonight. If you need it, go and get it now. So you've got plenty to do, keep you entertained and sane. Because I know a lot of people use this as a medium of distraction and keeping sane. I know I do.
Definitely
So
do.
if you need anything, go and get it. Just get it now while you can. Check out my Pull ISM page as well on my modelling work shared over there. Al's got one as well. Nobody else has. Al's is called Al's Modelling and Photography.
That's right. Yep.
Got it right. Didn't know it this morning, but I do now.
Brandon.
Yeah. Sharpie's got a channel as well. He does Sunday night live feeds. And well, you're not working Sundays, are you?
Not at the moment, no, but
You might have to alter your times.
yeah.
But anyway, Sharpie's got a channel. Go over there, hit the bell notification, and you'll get notified of all the latest things. And obviously, I'm going to do live feeds through the day, occasionally through the night. I'm not going to clash with other live feeds. I don't want to do that. Although I'll be honest, it doesn't bother me if I do. That's not being horrible, but well, then you choose who you watch at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So we'll try and provide more entertainment here. It's completely informal when it's not the Friday show. But you can sit and have a laugh. And a lot of people have watched it have really enjoyed it the past couple of days.
Yeah, apparently.
But they'll just be as and whenever, literally when we pick and do it. I'm going to try and up the videos. I've got a review I want to do. I've got a paint test I want to do. I want to do that McLaren Chrome Ceph and Gravity and see what that's like. And as everyone said there, you've got YouTube. I get Netflix and Amazon and everything you can. Keep yourself entertained. But come and join us. You can come join these. These are on every day from 10, 11 in the morning till 2, 3 in the afternoon and 6 p.m. till whenever, all night. And all you got to do is join the offer hangout group that's linked below, and you can come join us. Everybody's yawning tonight. It's brilliant.
I'm not looking at you.
I've been terrible.
I've been up since 5:30, and I'm surprised I'm still awake, if I'm honest.
If you want to come join us, you're sitting here with us. It's just like this, just a bit more swearing, basically. And come and have a laugh. Now's the perfect time. You just need a webcam, a mic, computer, and a good sense of humour. And that's it. That's all I'm going to say. I'm done.
Well, hold on a minute. I've put that together. Does that mean I've your second kit I finished this year?
Yeah. That's no good for Randall's. Have you built it?
Yeah.
How come yours was built dead easy? I struggled like hell with mine. I had Tim going about Randall's at me. It does work well, though.
Oh, we're trying that out later on.
You're going to say something then, Dan?
I've bought a circle cutter. I seen it on Amazon. I was tired one night earlier on this week. And I didn't read. Let me get it. And I didn't read the entire ad. And
it's not by a company called Desperate, is it? Desperate?
No. Unless I'm doing a full-size vehicle for a full-size car, I think that's going a bit much in it. Although, however, it does go down to about 1 inch, but I think it's a bit useless for what we're doing.
Yeah, you might want to check dimensions next time, mate.
I was slightly tired and I thought, oh, that's good money. Bye. No. I know why we're good money. Oh, dear.
Oh, my.
Right then.
I might use it once, maybe.
Our first segment, it can either be questions, what we've been buying, or what you've been working on. Your choice. Fight out amongst yourselves.
I'll go first.
Go, Tim, you muted if you're chatting.
I knew that. I was saying, let's actually do Dan first. That one is one of the longest bits.
Well, we've got how many viewers we got? Make sure we're up there. We are got there. 123.
It's I'm easy.
Should we do a giveaway first, and then we'll do you?
Yeah, go on then.
Yeah, right. Okay. We'll do a giveaway first. So what we're going to do? We're going to give away a UP £20 gift voucher. All you got to do is look for John. Hopefully he's still there.
I am.
He is. Look for John in the chat saying start your numbers now. Norman will put a timer on screen. Hopefully you get 5 minutes. You pick one number. I repeat, one number. And they'll give you 5 minutes. After that, we do a live random number generator, and we pick it at random, and you win that £20 voucher. It's as simple as that.
Is that cheering?
Yes.
It is.
if you win, this is something else I want to just talk about as well. If you win, there's an email address to contact me on. It's in the description of the video and on the Facebook. What that's not for is to just email me random addresses. Because I got emailed an address yesterday and I was like, what's this? And it turned out somebody made a mistake and was emailing me address for no reason at all. But it took me about 8 messages to get there. And I was like, oh, God. So, yeah, that email address is just for the winners. You don't need to email me anything else.
Yeah, it might be an idea to stick down what you've won as well. And
yes,
just
it helps. I'll give you a little pointer. It helps say thanks, because that's really nice to say thanks, because some people don't. Tell me what you've won, your YouTube username, and your email address you've used for the UMP site. You need to be registered on UMP to get this. And we need your email, and then we can credit the voucher. Right, you ready, John?
I am ready.
When you ready, boys?
I'm ready. And we will begin in 3, 2, 1. Cash your numbers.
MB, put your number back in, bud. You're okay to put the number back in. It's the same number you need to put back in them. Don't forget, one only, peeps. One only. Oh. What's everyone working on tonight, then? John, Al?
And I have just started a new kit, actually.
Oh, didn't you? What kit would that be, Al?
Yeah, this would be, hang on a second, I'll just get the old...
it's a 2-hour speed build?
Yeah, 6 hours to build. This is the one. It's the Tamiya 132nd P51D Mustang.
I've got a feeling you're going to do that as a Canadian bird in camo.
Absolutely spot on. From RAF Peterhead.
How did I know that?
Well, there may have been a live stream today that people could have maybe...
Possibly. That we were discussing it on earlier today, maybe.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, excellent. I can't wait for you to build that. It's a joy to build, and you're going to love that.
Yeah.
I only know it's a joy to build until you get the fuselage together and the engine covers on, because after that I never finised it. But up to there, it was fantastic. Yes, I lost interest after that. Anyway, it's a different story.
Unfortunately, I can't join you, Al.
Well, Sam must be going to the shops. Sam's popping up toilet paper.
Out again.
He's going off for toilet paper.
Yeah.
But you tell me
in his later crime career, Bane let himself go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Tim? You working on anything?
I am gonna do a bit of sanding on the Eldorado. So
you started that, have you?
Yeah. Hey?
You started that.
I started this ages ago. Remember, I cocked up. I had massive problems with the white primer. It was one of them. I just know good with. I'm not good with white paint.
3 minutes, folks. You got 3 minutes.
I'm gonna sand it, give it more of a sand back because it's still not great. Re-grey primer it, and I think actually no. I think I'm just gonna go straight to yellow primer. Actually, also that's what I'm gonna do. Yellow primer it. Do the dash. Yellow primer that. Do the floor. Yellow primer that.
What colour are you painting the car?
That tri-coat Ford ruby red.
Oh yeah. Oh, look good enough.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought. I'm gonna leave it at that. And then what I still need to do is paint the 2 side panels also for the Panigale, so I can start getting that bit more.
Okay.
I want to do 2K on all that in one go. So there's no point mixing load, doing the bike and then mixing another load and then doing the car.
Yeah.
So I think if I'm spraying it all in one hit, get it done. That's my plan anyway. So see how it goes.
Cool.
Hopefully got some time off coming.
2 minutes, folks. Just short.
Not Tim. Sam?
I'm doing the Evo 7 for the Mark Hawkins Memorial build.
Nice, mate. Excellent.
Happy days.
I'm a little bit behind Sam. I'm doing an Evo 6 for the same memorial build for Mark. If you want to join him with that, it's over on ISM Facebook. Car build primarily, but build whatever you want. Really not a problem at all. Sharpie?
Just continue on with the amusing hobbies. Panther 2. Just getting the turret together at the moment.
Cool.
And trying to stay awake.
Yay!
Yeah, I think we're all a bit tired tonight, aren't we? We've had a look at it. I don't think we'll be lingering around till half 11 tonight.
No.
What about you, Dan? What are you working on?
1 minute, folks.
I have been working on my Subaru, but I think I am going to work on something that I 3D printed. If it's cured in the box, I'll have a look in a moment. I might break out some gold. Mr. Hobby, super metallic, super gold. And I might paint me sheriff's badge gold.
Don't leave her out in the rain.
Might go rusty.
You have a rusty sheriff's badge.
Hang on, let me just switch my light on. It might go funny.
Hurry up, you got 27 seconds.
Yep.
Michael Mixer in the chat says, build the Edward one. Those are way better. Nah. No.
I think
a lot to beat that Tamiya one.
I think it still needs another hour, but I don't know if you can make that art on there.
Wow, Tim got even younger.
That's cool.
It's that's the badge from
down in 3, 2,
Blade Runner
1.
Excellent.
Number stop.
Hello.
What are you working on, Norm? Just quickly.
I'm switching between the Meg McCarver and the ERV.
Nice.
Just doing a little niggly bit.
Well, my dad is gone.
Okay.
Tim shrank. His voice has stayed the same, but it shrank.
Hey.
He's still got his beard.
Cat licked it off. Oh, that's so bad.
Yeah. Oh, anyway, moving on. Shut up, Dan.
I apologise for that.
Yes, I would. Is that sharing?
Yes.
Right, ignore the 8 that was there. I just put 1,000 in. So we're going to click this one. So that'll be the winning number for the £20 UMP gift voucher. As always, the 2 people who pick the same number. The first person who picked it wins. I'm thinking there's one. Please don't shout out in the chat because it's really annoying and it does piss us off. I'm not going to lie. I'm really joking. People shout out the wrong name. So yeah, please don't shout it out. These guys will check it. I want to know the winner. John will announce it. So the winner number 4, the UMP £20 gift voucher is 321. Oh, Ted Rogers. Ted Rogers, yeah, Dusty Pin. Proud of that one. What we need to do now is like a 12-minute ramble about a story that's got nothing to do with a dishwasher.
Yeah, he's probably in a dusty bin about now.
Probably.
More a dusty urn, I would have thought.
Well, you don't know. Mind you, weren't a big fellow, are you?
Oh, Chaz says there's you started Tamiya Alpha 155. I was contemplating on 155 today. Because I got a few of my build kits for sale on eBay to make room in there.
Hello, people.
Hello.
Hello.
I've sold 3, so I've got room.
You're having a giraffe.
No.
Can you go to the comments?
That's absolutely bonkers, that, isn't it?
Oh, no way, really?
Yep.
Excellent.
On the nose.
Actually, Tim became an award-winning modeler.
All of a sudden.
Yeah.
Twice.
Yeah. Double award-winning modeler. That's what happened.
Tim's always been a little girl, Michael. Just saying.
Harry Marwick has started the Pega and Airfix kit, the 172 ME262 from 1987. Lord, it's bad, but it's something to do. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I might actually be able to buy a model kit soon.
Ooh.
Whoa.
There we go. Now we're on grid. Cool.
Oh, hang on. Al's putting the cat amongst the pigeons there.
I'm just looking at that.
What, we got 2, have we?
I think two.
No, that's a typo. Sorry.
All right.
Bloody hell.
Oh, yeah, I was getting there.
Al just nipped into a diabetic coma for 3 seconds.
It's a time of day, you know. I'm
I know
not,
what you're
I'm
saying,
not,
Al. I know what you're saying, mate.
Time of the month.
oh,
Well,
just for me.
Play 3 Hail Marys and 4 Our Fathers.
oh, we nearly made a joke then, John. Stop it. You nearly drew me into a bad joke then. Stop it.
This is the problem. We've all been hanging around with each other so long. We know what to say to trigger the others.
Oh, so I know what to trigger Tim every time.
One, would it?
Have we got a winner?
Yes.
Yeah.
We do. We have a unanimous decision on the winner. And the winner of the £20 UMP gift voucher, donated by umpretail.com, gets it on the number 321, Andy Callis.
Andy, well done, mate.
Nice one, Andy.
Yeah, Andy, just email me. Oh, actually, don't bother. I'll find you. I can find you on UMP. We know Andy. Andy joins our hangouts. You can say it's rigged. I don't care. It's not. But anyway, yeah, we know Andy very, very well. Well done, Andy. I will get your email address and send to Lee and get that voucher sorted for you. Probably after the weekend now, because Lee will be drunk.
Yeah,
possibly.
Friday night, Lee will be drunk.
Friday night at 9:15 over there, definitely.
So yeah, there we go. There's our giveaway. Dan, we got much chat to read? I think we have we, John?
Not a huge amount. Some stuff about Dusty's ring. Brian Whiskey Tango might get the Royal Edition P51. Chazart is saying the new Audi R8 is in stock at Spot Model. R8, yeah, the road car. No, not interested. And yeah, Andy saying, you know where I live. No problem. Yeah, and congrats for Andy. And we're all caught up pretty much. I think there was a couple of people turned up while we were doing the numbers, so I should go back and see if I can find them and say hello.
Cool. Dan, do you want to get yourself queued up, mate?
I'm all queued.
Excellent.
I couldn't be more queued than queue off for James Bond.
Yep.
There you go.
Where are we? There we are.
At least one I'm going to have to
Right, I'm going to hand you over to Dan. He's going to go through all your work on the Facebook page and forum. I've completely forgotten to share anything.
I'm mate.
Because I can't remember where I'm at. I don't think anything's changed since last week.
It's Friday.
Yeah. So get your pen and paper out. Make a note of your favourite build. Try and remember the builder's name and the subject. And once Dan's done, we'll give you 5 minutes to vote. And the builder with the most votes gets a £10 UMP gift voucher. Simple as that.
To make sure I write it down right now.
Go on, Dan.
Good evening, everybody. We're going to start, as always, on the forum. And the first one out the gate this week is Mr. Caleb B. And he says he's continuing working on his entry into the Anything 80s GB, MPC's 125th scale, GMC truck being turned into a Mad Max mobile. The body has been primed and painted, engine painted up and installed, and the truck cab has now had its roof relocated to the trash bin and an M2 Browning put on top instead.
That's what you need.
Still has plenty to do. Enjoying this. It's quite a bit different from his usual Soviet armour.
Nice.
Yeah, Mad Max in summer is always fun.
Yeah.
Well, there's no rules. You can just do what you want, essentially.
Yeah, you can rust carbon fibre.
He definitely needs a UMP tet holder, though, because they're just asking to be knocked all over. Just saying. This is Ranger Neil next, and he's putting the finishing touches to the Kamov Black Ghost. Everything under wing is now on, just got to fit the canopies, and the decals rotor head is just placed in position. Nice. And then he started Vesda something TE160 for the Anything 80s GB in a billion pictures.
Okay, who's that?
Ranger Neil.
Just one pick, dude. One pick.
Yep.
This is Aurora 145, a blast from the past.
Hey.
Mr. Brad, or the backseat driver. This is definitely known.
Can you be a grill pilot yet?
Hey, dude.
He's the button presser, Tim.
Oh, good point. He is.
And this is Brad's Tamiya 135th M41 Walker Bulldog. He says it's a quick, fun and cheap build, no aftermarket tank barrel for once. Its first completed model in over a year. Wow. Is used mission model paint, US Army olive drab, faded one for the main body, then an assortment of Vallejo pigments for weathering, plus a touch of Vallejo mud and grass to finish it off. And he hopes everyone is having a good start to the weekend.
Cool.
He's not lost his touch.
No, it looks good, doesn't it?
Looks really good, that one. This is
Brad, have you watched back? Your UMP order went today as well, mate, I think.
awesome. He ought to join our hangout again to be
just for the sombrero.
Ridiculed in his sombrero.
With the bottle of Coke as well.
Here's a Wizzo.
Oh, Wizzo.
Yeah.
This is Tomcat 64 next. Young Neil.
Look at that.
He says this week he's switched back to his 172nd Hasegawa MV22 Osprey for the hovering SIG since that only has a week or so to run. Chop chop. This has been painted with Vallejo Model Air Light Ghost Grey, Dark Ghost Grey and Medium Grey for the fuselage and nacelles, and Trainer Yellow and NATO Black for the tail fins. Is also embarked on the deckling. Starting with the fins, is hopefully he'll get the rest of the decals down this weekend. And still in with a chance of getting it finished for his own deadline. Stay well, folks.
Well done, well done. That looks good, right? Those colours.
Yeah, I like that. He's done really well. I like that a lot.
And it looks like a badly spelt number plate saying Boss.
Well,
yeah.
I bumped into a joiner today, and he's had Boss Man for a number plate, and it cost him nearly $3,000.
Jeez.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Cheap probably still.
The boy's got more money than sense.
Still cheap, mate.
Yeah.
Number plates are stupid price, some of them.
This is Tank Boy 76 next.
Oh, that's good.
And he says, last week he finished this to me, a 124 scale 1988 Porsche 911 Turbo, who's used splash primer, slate grey metallic paint, and 1K clear coat. The kit is pretty simple, no engine, non-steering wheels, but went together very easy. The amount of masking to get all the black trim pieces was intimidating, but he learnt a lot in attempting it.
Looks good.
That looks really good.
Very nice.
And masking can be a pain in the ass, but very rewarding if you can get it right. This is Hawk Moon next, and this is his Tacom Berlin Brigade Chieftain Mark 10 in 1/35th scale. He started on this one. It's going well so far, just waiting for the mask set so he can start on the camo. And he's using Ammo's Berlin Brigade paint set so far.
Ooh. Looking good.
Actually, look really good with the Berlin camo on there.
Ooh.
It's a lot of work.
I was going to say that's a ton of work, though, isn't it?
They look good.
It probably will look good, to be fair. This is Two Kids No Sleep next. Young Scott over in Canada, eh? He says, hello, everyone. Hope hang on. Hope is all okay for the Asian pandemic. I mean, I think he means from. His forced modelling and free time sounds great, but so far running errands for everyone with no dollars coming in is stressful. He's working on Fujima's Ferrari 288 GTO in 1/16th scale. Got the engine assembly done and now dry fitting it into the chassis and body. It's a bit tight. There were some warpage, lots of different paint calls outs used on the engine. All over ultimate white primer. Hope everyone stays safe, healthy. Avoid everyone like the plague, especially if compromised health. Cheers.
Yeah.
Nice one, mate.
That engine does look good just on that stand right there, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah, it does. This is F27 Pax next. He says, good evening, happy modelers. This evening's effort is a partially completed 172nd. It's a what?
D-routine.
That what Al's just said. It uses the wings and floats from the ancient CMR resin kit and the fuselage from the Hobby Boss 172nd, whatever Al said, 520, with a scrap-built nose and tail. So far, it's all had applied as a lot of Tamiya white putty and Tamiya rattle can grey primer. Unless it starts behaving itself, it might yet see the inside of his rubbish bin.
Oh, no. Set fire to it.
Yeah, burn it. If you're going to do something, do it properly and just burn it.
And video it.
And then video it and then post it to a dozen pages and, yeah, get
Put it in your kitchen on a baking tray.
Under the X Factor, yeah.
Oh, dear. This is Mr. Captain Bigelow next, and I really like this one. His photo's awesome. He says, this week he's finished his 172nd Tornado GR4, which he's been working on for the past couple of months. He took the old Revell GR1 kit and converted it to make a GR4 variant. is used a lot of aftermarket which includes resin wings, resin nose, resin wheelbase, and HGW fabric. Removed before flight tags. It's been displayed on a Coastal Kits base along with a 1/72 PJ Productions pilot and nav figure and a flight path resin GPU.
Nice.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
That looks really good.
Yeah, that's nice.
A strong contender. So far, I've picked.
Who is that?
Who or what?
Who is that?
Captain Bigelow.
Captain Bigelow.
Very nice.
But yeah, he's definitely found his groove there, hasn't he?
Gold stars.
And that's all there is on the forum. So I shall go to the top. I need to go over here and click that and wave like a goon.
Yeah.
Good, yeah, proper goon.
Yep, proper goon.
Dash. A wave back.
So Goonie, you could call him the Goonies.
You haven't got a dodgy beard.
Well,
still
43 and can't grow one, so yeah.
You hasn't been made to shave it off?
Is that sharing now?
Yes.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep.
We're going to slide straight into Face Ache with Mr. Mark D. Brun. And this is a engine from a Maserati 250F in 1/12 scale from Model Factory Hero.
Wow.
The kit is metal and resin, and still a long way to go.
Lovely.
Beautiful, Mark.
Yes, that's very nice.
Yeah,
I've got that very vice as well. That's a very good vice.
Is that one?
That's not your only vice, though, is it, Dan?
No. I knew that was coming. I did knew. Well, I'm going to say no more. Oh, my good Lord. This is, right, everybody stand back. I'm going to butcher a name.
Let me help you. It's Jan.
Schimmelfennig.
Whatever John said. Bless you.
If you translate that to English, it's Simple Peg.
I'm going nowhere near that, Tim.
I'm going to say the tumbleweed.
This is Jan, and still is 1949 Ford Custom Coupe.
Nice.
I like the wheels.
Yeah.
I think the rubber bands just killed the paint job a bit.
Yeah.
It's kind of got that 1970s British Leyland vibe with cargo straps on the body on.
Held together with rubber bands.
Yeah.
This is Mr. Dave Hardy next. Al, calm down. He says he's finished his Airfix 172nd RN Buccaneer. Where's your Buccaneers?
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
He says it's not perfect, all hand painted, but he's happy with it.
That looks nice.
I'd be happy with that as well.
It's a Buccaneer. It's a winner.
That looks cool.
Yeah, that looks really good. It never gets old, that Buccaneer joke, does it really?
Fuck no.
This is Bartko Tamas. And this is a trumpeter Fagerstil.
That is the ammo carrier for the Carl Morser. So that carries massive Carl rounds inside it.
Ah,
A little bit more info might help us.
Yeah, might help.
Yeah, scale, for example.
And scale, yeah.
I do like his rusting though. Weirdly,
Yeah, nice bit of rust.
Nice bit of rust around the pipe.
a bit of wrath.
On the rear end.
Ooh.
Rear end.
This is Joe Yellow next, and he's almost finished his Kitty Hawk 132nd Mirage 2000C. Do you know what? I was looking at a file for burner cans for them, and oh my good Lord, they're very nice. Very nice. Especially in resin printed.
Oh, suit you, sir.
Suit you, sir. Oh, did you have a good weekend, sir? Did you?
Did you?
This is Lucas.
Say twice.
Lucas.
This is Lucas.
Yep.
This week he's finished his Tamiya Skyraider A1J 56th SOW in 148. I like that picture actually.
Yeah, it's nice angle there, isn't it?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I like that picture a lot. Makes my crappy pictures look crap.
Evo 5, nice.
Quite true.
This is Richard. What's the name, John?
Richard.
Richard. Yeah. It's so many strange names to try and butcher, but I can't. I just can't. Sense into it.
It could be worse. It could be called scattergun.
Well,
private joke on you if you were going to get.
Oh dear. And Richard's working on a WRC Evo 05.
Yay!
After a primer coat and wet sanding 3000, just before painting with gravity colour.
Nice.
It's another iconic shape there, isn't it?
It is. Hope you haven't glued that roof vent on, Rich.
I do hope it's just positioned.
Yeah.
Because that could be a headache that you just don't need. Mr. Nick Tweedy next.
Nice.
He's currently working on a 124 scale garage and tools.
Never mind, that is a 9-bar wrapped up there.
Looks like
it looks more like a key.
I was like,
I can't see any powder leaking out of it.
might be a brick. Maybe it's a brick.
What sort of doors does that key open?
Oh, everyone. If you're not careful, it'll close a few behind you too.
You know. Or you'll just hear a racking noise at back on you. Mr. John Stone next. He says, greetings once again, slaves to the plastic. This week we see Whip on the Italieri 1/9 German Kettenkrad.
I like that P you did.
In what? Oh, Whip.
P.
Yeah, that's my Rowan Atkinson impression, you know, from Blackadder.
Oh,
He's primed it with UMP Black and a couple of light coats of Tamiya XF60. Still a ways to go yet, though. Thanks for looking. We model on.
cool.
Nice one, Banana Man.
I do like that. I watched an episode of Combat Dealers and they got one of them and they nearly tipped it over at the fella that was coming to buy it.
Yeah.
It looked very scary. Not the safest mobile, let's say. Disco Stu next, Mr. Stuart Avery. He's been working on the Airfix Phantom FGR2, the cockpit. He's added a little extra detail by using Edward's cockpit set for the kit, but came up against a problem when he was about to mate the two fuselage.
Sorry.
Fuselage halves together. He's contacted.
Oh, yeah, it's just short run, isn't it? Look.
He's contacted Hornby in the hopes of getting a.
Oh, sorry. Whoa, a bit loud there.
Oh my good lord! I didn't nearly tinkle myself at all. That's a shame, that is, Stu. That's a
massive short run. Look at the size.
Yeah, you could park a bike in it.
That looks like a door.
So many jokes. I'm just going to click that button there, just in case. This is Mr. Daniel Blair next. And he says, hello all. I finished the AMT 124 scale 1966 Buick Wildcat.
Could do a bigger wheels, that definitely.
Stick a donk on it.
Yeah.
He's painted it in Tamiya Primer Grey and topped with Tamiya Metallic Blue with Model Master Clear over some aftermarket decals. And it sits on Pegasus aftermarket 24-inch donk rims with the white walls. Another of AMT's less than impressive kit, so his talents have to take up their shortfalls.
Nice.
To be fair, I quite like that. It looks different.
What I like about Dan's work is you can see the improvements.
Dramatically.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
How
long has Dan been with us now? About what, 6 months, 8 months?
Yeah, he's coming on a bundle.
Yeah, it really is. Beautiful work.
He is coming on a bundle. I did like that truck that he did not so long back.
The truck is really good.
The truck were excellent. I really like that one. This is Mr. Alan Parker next. And this is a Fujimi 124 scale Nissan Silvia, aka Nissan 200 SX S14A. As usual, UMP Primer Black and Grey. Nissan Kiro Black paint, Gravity Spain 2K clear, mix of Tamiya LP paints, Albrecht airbrush through his Ultimate Apex airbrush with a 0.2 needle. Cut back with micro mesh and polish with some interior polish. Still waiting on UMP polish to be released. Stay tuned.
Nice work, man.
Next week. It's here. It's labelled. It just needs an email doing when Lee's back. It's there.
I do like that colour though. It's a nice.
It's nice. Done a nice job of that.
A nice deep colour.
Very nice.
Mr. Richie Lamb next. He says he's calling this done. It's a Trumpeter M270 MLRS in 35th scale. He's primed in UMP black and painted in Tamiya acrylics. Light dirt and earth washes were applied all through his ultimate apex. Have a good one, guys.
Excellent.
Very nice.
Cool.
Ooh, Mr. Jim Clark. He says he's finished this one yesterday. Tamiya 112 Honda RC213 with top studio clutch, exhaust rivets, shift linkage, and foot pegs. He's painted it in zero paints. Team Mark VDS.
Yeah.
With blue stuff decals. Thanks to Mr. Bretland for the inspiration to build this one.
Very good job, Jim. Really
very good job.
You're inspiring me to get back to mine a little bit as well.
Oh,
Jim's probably knocking out the bikes, isn't he?
Yeah.
Doing very nice. That's beautiful.
That's lovely.
That's his second one in as many weeks, isn't it?
Yeah, it's all right, I suppose.
Yeah.
Right.
Says the ginger fella that's struggling to complete anything.
Oi! I made a tree and
I'm big at Norman.
tree and a drill. That's what
Hey,
I've done.
don't bring me into it.
This is Mr. Leon Verdenschot, and he's making anti-slip surface on the Boxer GTK something or other. It just sounds like I'm saying alphabet in all the wrong words. It's a GTK SG San KFZ.
There you go.
I have no clue what that means.
Neither have I, mate.
It's a modern boxer.
Ah,
It's a German. It's a German thing. You can change the back ends on them to multiple different things.
Modern German boxer.
Yeah. Mr. Stuart Walters next.
Ooh.
He says, long-time lurker, first-time poster. He's been a war gamer for about 4 years, and this is his first time scale modeling. It's his first time using filters and first time using oils and first time using enamels. And it's his first time using chipping fluid. Currently pin washing, and it's a Tamiya Tiger Tank 1 in late in 35th scale.
That's very good.
That's super
Very good, man.
I like the chipping on the Zimrit.
Yeah, it looks really good, that.
Very, very good.
Nice work, man.
For the first time using a lot of different products. Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of skills there. Nice. Very nice.
Boy's done good. I like this picture as well, but I don't like his name. Sorry, Manuel.
Manuel.
Manuel? No,
Yeah.
it's automatic.
Otto.
This is Manuel Magrino.
Ooh,
If I butchered your name, I apologise. He says he's just finished his Tamiya 48 scale Spitfire Mark 1A. He's weathered her with some oils, glued and glass coated the canopy, and did some rigging. I like the picture though.
looks good.
It's just different.
Yeah.
It's not a full picture. It's just a, just enough.
Yeah, looks good.
Thank you
Very
very much. So many jokes. This is Mr. Dan Croak next. He's just finished a Airfix 72nd scale Cromwell 4, I'm guessing, tank. He's airbrushed with Revell Aqua. He's weathered it with Airfix enamel washers and Revell dry pigment and some watercolor pencils.
Very nice.
I quite like that one as well. It's a tricky choice this week already.
Yeah.
This is Mr. Digsby James next, and this is a 48 scale Tamiya Sea Harrier FRS 1. His paints are Vallejo Model Air, Tamiya XF. He's added some details to the engine, and he pitched the out of the box seat that came with a kit for one from his paint mules, a Revell Hornet. Not worrying too much over this one, but with all that that he's been going through, he will call it a win. Still a ways to go, but here she is. Thanks for taking a look. Stay healthy. Cheers.
Looks good. You're doing a nice job on that. That's a pig.
Yeah.
That's the worst kit ever, one of those things. God.
It's, yeah, I'd already
Good
been.
job on
This is Mr. Mark Atkinson next, and he's finished his 25th scale AMT Shelby Mustang. A pig of a kit painted in Splash McLaren Volcano Orange and Bentley Black with a Pro Range 2K clear coat. All chrome parts stripped and color coded. He's used aftermarket wheels, Pegasus T's. Have a great show all.
Nice.
I do like them rims actually.
Does look good, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks
Nice.
mean. This is Mr. Michael Benjamin Mitchell. He says, well done. You wondered how big his 1 night scale Esky Panzer Grenadier kit is? Yep. The one on the left is to me is 1/16th scale infantryman in winter gear, and on the right is the 1 night scale Panzer Grenadier. He did change the pants colour, trousers, from Model Master Dark Gold Grey to Life Colour Field Grey 1, which will probably look good with the black oil wash. The boots is finally painted Testers acrylic semi-gloss black, pardon me, over UMP black primer, and the gloss effect looks like a polished leather boot.
The one on the right's definitely bigger, hands down.
Oh yeah.
I know his name's Hans.
Just a guess. Any higher up, it'd be harmless.
Oh.
Oh dear.
Oh, Dad's way.
Oh dear. Stop it. You're going to kill me off. This is Mr. Peter Thompson next. He says, hi all. Hope all well amid what's going on. This is a whip on his 35th scale version of Fury. He bought the Italieri kit for this, but only ended up using the gas mask and Fury decals. He bought the Tamiya Easy 8 and used that instead. He used basic olive drab and NATO black and lots of chipping with light greys and greens, lots of layered weathering. You can't see much though. He used resin logs, resin figures, 2 lots of resin stowage. He used tape for straps, metal tow cable, ration boxes, and he's experimenting with bases. He's not sure how this one will end, as he's thinking of putting other vehicles and more figures with this yet. We will see. Sorry for the bad lighting, and good luck all.
Very nice though. Oh, looks nice. Lots of detail on it.
I was going to say that right now just tells a story.
Yeah.
See what I'd put it on? I'd put it on a really muddy base with probably just some in background. Not a lot. I won't overcomplicate it. Well, that's just me. This is Mr. Richard Paddock next, and he's working on a resin model he got for Christmas. Not really got any experience with figures other than little pilots for 48 scale aircraft, but I think he might be hooked. It's a 90mm Teutonic Knight. Manufacturer unknown. Is primed in UMP olive, painted with Tamiya acrylics. Is awaiting delivery of Alclad to do the armor, and is enjoying this very much.
Nice. Real nice.
Is definitely winning with that kit. This is Mr. Frank Cathawer next, and he's working on Revol's space shuttle in 1/44. The shuttle belly got its heat shield tiles made by a good friend. His next step will be to protect the belly with a layer of clear coat, and he's going to use Humbrol. No acrylic varnish. No, don't do that. Please don't do that. Hopefully to show you the finished model very soon.
Yeah, it looks nice.
Then you painted our decal.
I'm guessing the decals.
Decals, yeah.
But they look really good.
Do look good.
But please don't use Humble, especially from a rattle can. Praise be to Jeebus. This is Mr. Dean Taft next. He says, hi all, calling it done. It's a Revell 148 Spitfire Mark 5. See?
Sorry, boys.
Final touches with various washes, oils, and pigments. This kit had him hooked on Warbirds. Next up is Airfix 48th Curtis Tomahawk. Hope you're all well and have a great weekend.
Super.
Yeah.
It's good.
Oh, this is Mr. Carl Smith. This is his sci-fi build for the Model Officer's Mess. It's complete. It's a scratch built, so no scale and no reference. It's all made up by him. There's a definite 3-foot rule with this one. Some parts had to have plenty of glue to get them to stay put. It's his first ever complete scratch build. Everyone should have a go at this. Thanks, Carl at Making Models.
So I can recognise that bottle in the middle.
Yes, that's got to be a Yakult bottle.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Very nice.
Cool.
The wings.
This is a Mr. John Birch, and this is a Airfix 124 scale Hellcat.
Nice.
I like the belts.
Look good.
Yeah, they look really good. Belt up, lad. This is Mr. Scott Shorey next, and this is a ICM T3476 in 35th scale. It's a very basic 3-color modulation done with Migamo 4BO shadow base and highlight over a Vallejo Russian green 4BO primer. Easy for him to say.
Nice.
This is Mr. Joseph Anthony Fernandez next. He says, "Hi, Dan and the gang. Here's the little thing he did. Under all the stuff on the base, there is a piece of bark. And the thing on top is a Warhammer figure. Maybe Sharpie will appreciate it. Thanks. Keep safe.
Yep.
Wash your hands."
The exact same figure stood here.
It's lovely, that.
I've got to say, though, that's really good.
Very
That
good.
is very nice.
Yeah, some nice colours on there.
I like the colour on his shield. I like that colour on his shield, definitely. That there is really nice. Do you know what? I've missed a trick here with my Subaru. Do you know what I should have done? I should have used that colour shift paint that you lads got me for my birthday.
Yeah.
It's just come to me looking at that shield then.
Silly boy.
Bummer.
Well,
Too late now. This is Mr. Luke Caldwell next. He says, "So this week, like the weeks to come, his bench time is very limited. He has, however, got the body of the Italieri 24 scale police Range Rover primed and painted. He's primed it in UMP white primer and sprayed in X2 white. This is his contribution to the Memorial Group build. All sprayed through is Ultimate Apex with a .35 needle. Have a great show and happy modelling."
Nice one, Luke.
Nice one, Luke.
Stay safe at work.
Yep, make sure you wash your hands and make sure you mask up and
Wash your face. You got no beard.
Rubber up.
moving along swiftly. I can't go nowhere near that. Sadly, I want to, but I can't. This is Mr. Simon Shorey next. He says he's nearly finished with this Italieri Lamborghini Miura in 24th scale. It's a terrible kit, but persevered. And he started a Hasegawa 124th Porsche Repsol. UMP grey primer and 0 blue so far. Decals tomorrow. Enjoy your evening.
Very good. Nice one, Simon.
I do like a Miura, though. The doors when you open it.
Yeah. Simon's joining the hangouts occasionally as well.
Yeah. You're in... When did I... Why, yesterday I joined it. Well, yeah. You're in yesterday. This is Mr. Dan Edmonds. He says, "Hi, Dan. This week he started his 124th Tamiya Ferrari Enzo for the Mark Hawkins Memorial build. He's got all the body parts, lots of them, ready for 2K tomorrow. He's primed it with UMP Gelb, painted 0 paint Rosso Corsa, UMP Apex used throughout. Have a great show and stay safe, everybody."
Yeah, there's a lot of parts there, isn't there?
Yep. And Dan's got it triple bad, really. Well, not triple bad, but is expecting a baby, and now with this thing, it's closing his restaurant, I think, for a bit.
Oh no!
yeah, restaurant. Oh, okay.
Or pub, or is a chef in? He cooks somewhere.
His kitchen.
Possibly.
Okay.
This is Stein Brandl next. And he's worked with the Tamiya Ford Mustang GT convertible, and now he has primed it with Tamiya light grey surface primer. He's going to paint the interior with X18 and the undercarriage and interior floor XF1. The body, he will use 0 paint and 2K clear coat. The colour will be Volvo Ocean Blue 2.
A weird colour.
That's one of them 90s Mustangs that... What did they call the body shape on them? I can't remember.
I wish I go back to it.
Ugly.
The square body one.
No.
Okay, yeah, the body before that they called the Fox body.
That's right.
It was the shape before that though. It's the version of that.
I want to say that's the 90s version that were just
that good. The Fox body ones are really, really good for what they are.
Yeah. And the last one of this evening is Mr. Snowwolf. He says, "Hi all, it's Southport Steve. This week for a change, he dragged out his Andrea Miniatures 90mm 1879 Colour Sergeant, who is called Jimmy, in honour of an ex-work colleague who is in a 1879 reenactment group. The base was primed in UMP grey primer, then painted with MRP German Desert Yellow. Sandbags were then painted with Vallejo grey-green. Stones were painted with various grey tones. Sandbags given a UMP algae wash. Then the whole base was given a heavy wash with UMP sand. He's left it to dry overnight, then the excess brushed off. Sorry, Dan, for the long ramble. I've seen worse. Yay! That's done.
Well done. Dan.
Yeah, nice one.
Right, we're going to give you 5 minutes. No one's going to put a timer on screen.
Now.
When you see John, say start your votes now. Pick your favourite build. Try and remember who built it and the subject. And after 5 minutes, we'll tally it up, and the build with the most votes wins a £10 UMP gift voucher.
Is that sharing?
Simple. Yes, it is.
You are sharing one?
When you're ready, John.
I'm ready.
I'm ready in 3, 2, 1. Cast your vote. Start your recap, Dan.
Mr. Caleb B is working on a MPC 25th scale GMC truck as a Mad Max mobile.
Can I just say as well, we'll all vote at the end. Don't all butt in.
Yeah. Mr. Ranger Neil with his Camoff Black Ghost and as Vesda something or other. Aurora 145 with his Tamiya 35th scale M41 Walker Bulldog, which I quite like that actually. Tomcat 64 with his 72nd scale Hasegawa MV22 Osprey. Tank Boy 76 for his Tamiya 124 scale 1988 Porsche 911 Turbo. We have Hawk Moon with his Tacom Berlin Brigade Chieftain Mark 10 in 35th scale. We have Two Kids No Sleep with his Fujimi Ferrari 288 GTO in 1/16th scale. We have F27 packs with his partially completed DOT 780 in 72nd scale. We have Captain Bigelow with his 72nd scale Tornado GR4. That one for me, John. That's that. I've got to just stop. Oh, I'm under pressure to press buttons.
3 minutes 40, Dan.
I'm not panicking.
No, you'll do it.
It's not as big as last week. It were so many jokes moving along. We have Mr. Mark de Bruin with his Maserati 250F engine in 1/12 scale from Model Factory Hero. We have Jan with his 1949 Ford Custom Coupe. We have Dave Hardy with his Airfix 72nd RN Buccaneer. We have Barco Tamas with his Trumpeter Fargstel, his big gun carrying bang bang thing. Joe Yellow with his Kitty Hawk 32nd scale Mirage 2000C. We have Lucas Blurek. See how I butchered that, but not. With his His what?
I thought you burped.
No, I was trying to not butcher his name and not. It just made a funny noise.
2 minutes 30, Dan.
It's Tamiya Sky Raider A1J in 48 scale. We have Richard working on his Evo 5. We have Mr. Nick Tweedy on his 124 scale Garage and tools and a kilo. We have John Stone working on his Italieri 1/9 scale German Kettenkrab. We have Stuart Avery with his Airfix Phantom FGR2, nearly. We have Daniel Blair with his AMT 124 scale 66 Buick Wildcat. We have Mr. Alan Parker with a Fujimi 124 scale Nissan Silvia. We have Richie Lamb with his Trumpeter M270 in 35th scale. We have Mr. Jim Clark with his Tamiya 1/12 scale Honda RC213. We have Mr. Leon Verdenschott with his Boxer tank thing. Too many letters. Mr. Stuart Walters with his Tamiya Tiger 1 late in 35th scale. We have Manuel with his Tamiya 48 Spitfire Mark 1A. We have Dan Croak with his Airfix 72nd Cromwell 4. We have Digsby James with his 48 scale Tamiya Sea Harrier FRS 1. We have Mr. Mark Atkinson with his 25th scale AMT Shelby Mustang.
1 minute, Dan.
Mr. Michael Benjamin Mitchell with his 1/9 scale Esky Panda Grenadier. We have Mr. Peter Thompson with his 35th scale version of Fury. We have Mr. Richard Paddock with his 90mm Teutonic Knight. We have Mr. Frank Catherworth with his Revell Space Shuttle in 1/144. We have Mr. Dean Taff with the 48th scale Spitfire Mark 5C. Mr. Carl Smith with his sci-fi build, scratch built thingamabobby. We have Mr. John Birch with his Airfix 24th scale Hellcat. Mr. Scott Shorey with the ICM T3476 in 35th scale. Mr. Joseph Anthony Fernandez with his Warhammer thing on a base. Mr. Luke Carswell with his Italieri 24th scale Police Range Rover. Mr. Simon Shorey with his Lamborghini Miura from Italieri in 24th scale.
3.
Mr. Dan Edmonds with his Ferrari Enzo in 24 scale from Tamiya. Stein Brandl with his Tamiya Ford Mustang. And Mr. Snow Wolf with his 90mm 1979 Colour Sergeant from Andrea Miniatures.
You're so close, Dan, but well done.
So close,
Yeah,
mate.
nice one.
So close, but miles away.
Can you put mine down for Lucas, please?
Yes.
Thank you.
Can you put me down for Stuart Walters, Tiger?
I am torn between two. I want to do Jim's because he did a good job, but I'm going to go for Stuart Tiger 1 because for a first build, that's phenomenal.
Yeah.
Put me down for the Tiger one as well.
Yep, will do.
And
Yeah,
put me down for Captain Bigelow's Tornado, please.
Well,
No choices.
All right. Thanks for that, Al. That gives me casting vote.
Sorry.
Some cracking work this week as well.
Some belters, some absolute belters.
Every week. Up.
In third place, we have Peter Thompson with his Easy 8 Fury.
Nice.
In second place, we have Jim Clark with his RC213.
Nice one, Jim.
Sorry, Jim, but first place, Captain Bigelow with the Tornado GR4 diorama.
Well done.
Nice one.
Yes, I actually went with what I liked the most.
You get tough and tough every week now.
But you like green and Russian, don't you, John?
Yeah, well, no, it's better than blue and yellow and Spanish.
Well, I'm going nowhere near that. or Spain is a matter of course.
It's a hamster.
We're a winner.
Hey, what?
We got a winner.
Yeah.
We have is Captain Bigelow with his Tornado GR4.
I got distracted for a second, my bad. Well done, Captain Bigelow. Email address is in the description of the video. Send me over the email address you use for umpretail.com and I will sort your prize out ASAP. Well done.
Nice one.
Well done.
There we go.
So glad we don't have to decide anymore.
Oh yeah.
I just like the voting part.
Yeah, absolute nightmare trying to decide out like that.
Yeah. Have we got any chat that needs catch up on, John? Or are we all right? Do you think?
Nothing really. Just scrolly back up. Matt D saying, what's up from sunny Space Coast, Florida? Richard Magalashvili, greetings all enjoying the watch and wish big health to all. And I think that was all the hellos. I haven't seen any questions go through. There we go. So if I've missed anyone, apologies. If you've got any questions and I've missed them, put them back in again. Refer to earlier, we're all tired.
Oh, so tired.
Because you're getting old, Dan.
You're right, I'm getting old, Sam. I'm getting too old for being a monkey around steel, and yeah.
Wait till you get to Norman's age.
I swear down, I've only got a couple of years left in me, maybe, to push.
I think I'm only a couple of years left myself.
I've got another 50 years yet.
I'm going to live to 100, but I can only do scaffolding for so long, it's killing me.
Yeah, well, I mean, Norman's got to stay away from direct sunlight and wooden stakes.
And he doesn't like garlic.
No.
Or churches.
Oh.
I've had to walk in one today, but it was just business as usual.
Have they reconsecrated it now, Dan?
I nearly put a window through.
Oh, the one place
They were a big massive. It were like a big, an arched stained glass piece of glass, really.
Not cheap then.
And I turned around with a long one, and it was on my shoulder, and then all of a sudden I heard lots of shouting, and it just brushed past the glass. It was so close to just popping it, and then, yeah, the old public liability would have been flexed then, because them stained glass windows in churches are quite expensive.
Oh, yeah.
Especially in caretaker, you could see him just, his face were a picture.
Yeah.
It went white, and then he went purple. Then he started breathing again.
Yeah.
And then
Dan, I'd have done it down the chandelier if that was me.
And then he went and made us a cup of tea. And while he were gone, they've been plastering right at at the top of the church. It's got like wooden beam bits and then white panels in between.
Yeah.
All our scaffolding were for to do 2 4-foot 2 foot panels and then a bit of painting. And then whoever painted left a big patch of white dust on the big black plastic thing on the floor. And I put my foot in it and walked it about 30 foot through the church on a bright red carpet. Yeah. So I stayed outside for a few minutes and laughed. And then I went back in and you could see caretaker again, white face, looked very worried. And then I went, I hope you've got a good Uber, youth. It was so funny, especially when I'm shouting front floor because I stayed up floor a lot today. I was shouting 5 lifts up and they couldn't hear me. So a few swear words, were just to make the point. And then again, the caretaker, white-faced. But yeah, I'm surprised I didn't burst into flames today, if I'm honest. But I survived. Hopefully we'll get these. Is the caretaker in about 4 churches altogether in local Nottinghamshire area, and I think we're going to get all the work.
Sweet.
Well, providing you don't put any windows through. Or...
Well, I just don't need to be going on them jobs, if I'm honest.
Well, see, Dan, you're the boss. You should just say, right, you boys are doing this. You could sit in here today with us.
That's how it went up originally. We just sent lads out one Saturday, and then we just, I think we went to yard for an hour, had a walk around, said, yeah, we need to buy some of that, some of that, some of that. Some of that. We spent about $6,500 that went nowhere, and then we're just waiting for the business loan to hit the bank, and then we're going to blow a chunk of money, a big chunk of money.
Good man.
Well, put it this way, I think my new car might be out the window this year. Well, that and with this thing we've got going on globally, I don't want to be buying somebody's germ machine. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think I might have to wait till next year. Well, not only that, we're pumping more money back into the firm, so it's just bonkers at the minute.
What do you fancy, Dan? What type of car?
I want a Jaguar. I want an XF.
Oh, sweet.
I like the XEs, but I like the XFs better.
XF better.
And if the pocket will allow, I'd possibly maybe push it to an XJ with a panoramic roof.
Do it.
You going to keep the Fiesta?
Yes, that will be going nowhere. That will be staying with me till it gets ground into the floor, which it's not far off that now, but I've got more moss growing on my Fiesta outside than I have on my lawn out this door.
Yep.
Down the windows. I tell you something, you know when you roll window down and back up again, it cleans the window perfect. It's like you've got your own built-in sponge. Well, technically, yeah.
Yeah. Well,
I remember years ago, Dan, Heather's mom had a mini Metro. It was one of those like rusty color ones.
Yeah.
The front wing just started to fall apart, and I says to her, "I'll sort that for you, no problem." "Oh, I'm leaving India. I'm leaving it in India." "Okay, right." So left it in this guy and came back. It's a hell of a nice job. I like that. Yeah, well done. Happy days. About a month later, it all started to crack and bubble where it should have been repaired. So I took it back, and he says, let it just settle a bit more. And I said, all right. Took a screwdriver to it. There was a skim coat of filler.
Oh.
Right? And I pulled out the Belfast Telegraph 2 pages from about a month beforehand. Seriously. I just pulled the paper out and went, what? Drove the car back up the boy.
I rebuilt some Archers in early 2000s on a Volvo Turbo I had, and I used chicken wire. I tell you, I kid you not, I used chicken wire, some pop rivets, and about 4 kilograms of filler. They looked really good, right up until you got real close, and then you went, yeah, don't touch that, it might fall off. Yeah. About, I don't know.
Well, the guy that
that was a very, very, very fast car. That.
But what done?
It is only viewed at night.
It was a 440 turbo with racing slick wheels, and it had been tinkered with by the person that I bought it off. And you just went near it with a key, and you'd use a $5's worth of fuel. It was just unbelievable. I crashed it twice. I crammed back a Vauxhall Calibra, and if it weren't for the fact that the fella had got a tow bar, all it done, the plate at the back of the tow bar, one side of that, nothing else done to his Calibra whatsoever. I turned around and then looked at my Volvo. The grill was all over the road. The bumper was pushed right in like that, so I ended up like getting this. On Volvos, they've got a thick metal bar that runs all the way around. I got a small bottle jack in between that and pushed Jack's bumper back that, put a new number plate on it, and then I run it for another 3 years like that. I managed to find enough pieces to tie wrap the grill on, and then tie wrap pieces of grill to the grill, and then because the grill were black and the tie wraps were black, it all blended in. But that was a very, very fast car. Used tires. I bet it were a set of tires a month. That were awesome. That car.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was young. I'd got not much, grey matter clicking on, let's say. And I drove everywhere at 140 mile an hour. Let's go. Off to the shop, 140. Off to work, 140. It was just insane, that car. Wow. And I would never have another one.
Tim, do you want to do what we've been buying? You muted.
I'm muted, by the way, so I was just saying. I do that.
I'm awake.
I'm really awake.
Tim's always awake.
I'm awake.
Unless it's 11:30 at night and he's nearly in tears.
Feeling like, anyway, feeling like a dog turd warmed up. That's what I was feeling like. Right. Let's start off what we've been doing buying this week with our money. Starting off with me. It's a bit slow today, so managed to get a good deal on the Roden tractor.
Oh,
this was really expensive when it first came out. I managed to get that for like £27 posted.
Nice.
Like 50 quid when it first came out. It's just like, that's ridiculous prices. There's not a lot in the kit, but something quite cool. Also got hold of the Rumpler. Sounds like a dodgy disease, doesn't it? Cool plane. It's not the most fascinating box art, but the plane that's really quite nice when it's all painted up, which is quite cool. Also got a good deal on the Gazoo, Toyota Gazoo, and I've just been going through that, and oh my gosh, that's a lot of masking up and painting, but it does look really cool.
Up for sale next year.
No, I wouldn't mind really trying to get that, but it is a lot of masking and a lot of
it's a lot of build, though. To be fair.
Yeah. I've got all the colours except for the pure white. They haven't done it in the LP range yet. It's still a CS colour. So keep an eye out for that. And I got one of those static grass thingies.
Oh, is that a fly swatter, is it?
Yeah, fly swatter. Yeah, that's the one. So go give that a go for the base. Once I've done the painting on the car and the bike, so I thought it's a good idea to do that first before I start doing any static grass, because it's probably going to be a bit like the flocking, isn't it? It's going to go everywhere.
You still haven't?
I never had a problem with static grass.
No, has it been all right? Is it?
The flocking's a lot finer, smaller.
Oh, yeah. So I thought, anyway,
That never bothered me really.
Yeah, but I'll see how that goes. But yeah, so I got grabbed all of that. That's like £23 postage that was. And I know you can make them yourself. And blah blah blah. I thought, well, give it a try, see how it goes. Antonio picked up some stuff from his local model shop. He got the TU128M Fiddler.
Quiet, yeah, I knew you were going to.
And Dan.
Oh,
Antonio Fiddler. That's naughty. That's naughty. And the AMX ground attack aircraft, which is quite a cool looking plane, that thing.
Yeah, it's nice.
So that's cool. It's French, isn't it, that one?
Italian.
Italian? Oh, okay. It's a bit like our Hawk, but looks a bit better.
Yeah.
Looks like it actually carries some weapons on it. Very nice. Cool looking plane. Steve, how many toes do you now? 6?
Might be.
I'm sure. Anyway, hi, Steve. He got some UMP stuff, got the clean out and some sanders. He got some heat shrink for all his crazy electrical ideas on his Star Trek and Star Wars stuff. And he got a cheapy video camera. I hope it didn't come with a free SD card with something dodgy on it.
There you go.
Who knows?
Yeah.
That tells me Timmy's had a bad experience.
Got hold of he's the final one of the 3 arrived, so he managed to get hold of the last one, which is the Deutsche Touring Cars D2 Privat.
OPD cars are alright, because I've had 2 of them and all the D cars have been trashed.
No, you can't get extras for those ones, can you?
Nope.
Well, no. Big shame. Jim's been busy. He got hold of the RC211 with the Casey Stoner. The border models Panzer IV, the Rifle models Panther G, and then Rifle models Jag Panther. That's such a good looking tank.
Yeah, I love the Jag Panther.
Sexy looking tank. Michael picked up the Panther Ors G from Dragon. Paid $6 for that.
Very, very good kit.
Eh?
Oh, we're going on to the Imperial.
No, these are good still. These are all good. These are all good Sanyo kits.
No.
So they're not for what they are.
If it's the kit I think it is, it's not that great.
For $7,
$7 is good.
Yeah, $7.
Not as good as the later.
$7.
No. So you remember that version you did with all the metal stuff in it?
With the what?
Remember that Panther you started building with all the metal stuff in it?
That was a KT.
Hey?
With all the what, eh?
With all the metal, the white metal that was.
Yeah.
Because that was a Panther, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's that base kit.
I know. That's what I'm saying. It's not good. It's all right. For $7, it's brilliant. But compared to the other Dragon Panther,
it's big difference now.
Yeah. It's an old kit. It's made of very horrible white brittle plastic as well.
Mm.
Never buy the Gun Sanyo. All the white metal's way over scale as well. The actual Gun Sanyo box with all the white metal in.
He also picked up a couple of pictures, some of 17th century naval battles. Nice. Gary picked up a book on the Boeing Hornet squadrons, the Legacy series.
Ooh, nice.
Cool. And he picked up a book on the Mustang shooting down
262
behind it.
262.
262, yeah.
Have you got one in? Oh, no, that's okay. It's just not very well drawn. Okay, I was thinking, they got one in.
Right down, right.
Yeah, there he goes.
The red pills.
He got a book on the Consolidated B24. I like that plane.
Yeah, lovely.
Big old lump, that thing. And a book on the Corsair.
Nice.
Very nice, very nice. Yeah, Luke got his Range Rover, the rare two-door body. That's what I called it.
Oh.
Very nice for the memorial build. Caleb Beard got hold of the Mirage Hobbies 77 TP light tank single turret version. These are old.
Yeah.
There's a lot of work and a lot of bits. I'm sure you could do it well. Simon Shorey purchased the Hasegawa XJR 8 Sprint type, the XJR 8 Le Mans type, and the Nissan's R92 CP. That's great. Nice. Good looking cars. And Snowwolf, Mr. Southport Steve picks up the Nuts Planet call sign Goshawk.
No, Goshwhack.
It was the one that was spelled wrong, wasn't it? When he because Goshwhack, yeah. Oh god, yeah. He got the wet palette, some Liquitex glazing medium. The brush cleaner, good stuff. That brush cleaner. Some model colours from E-Models, not bad idea, good stuff. The Academy's F4C, not bad kit at all, that thing, not a bad kit. You got some extras to go with it, well worth getting.
Yeah.
Well worth getting the big set for that one. Need the cockpit for it, I think it adds a bit more detail to it. And that's it for this week.
Cool.
Nice one, Timothy.
Lovely, Tim.
There we go. We'll open it up some point next week.
Yeah, I'll do it early in the week.
Maybe.
I remember.
We got any chat to catch up on, John? I think there is a bit, isn't
there? Matt D says he's going to build the Revell Porsche, which you got to. Silent Farmer says need some help with applying a large decal all the way around an engine shroud on a plane. Be careful, keep it wet and keep it warm. Plenty of set style, whatever decal solutions you use. UMP being very good.
Yep.
Willie Max there, hi lads, sorry for being a bit late. Phil Kelly, evening all late on parade tonight.
Hello.
Galactic North, turn up, Hoyle. Steve's got 4 toes on his left foot, 3 on his right foot. So lose another one, you'll be a one-legged Norfolk person.
Yeah, tread carefully.
Put your best foot forward.
Having a leg. Good red oxide primer for German armour. Prime it black or grey and then coat it with red oxide coloured paint.
I believe one of the best colours is, right, I gotta remember now.
Pink.
Model colour Cavalry Red.
Yeah, that'll be pretty close.
I think it was. That's one of the best red oxide colours. I think, if I remember right. It's been a while since I've done armour. I think that was a good colour for the red oxide.
Michael Mitchell pointing out they used the wrong version of the P-51 in the Tuskegee Airmen movie.
Cool.
Should have been a D and they used a BC.
Oh, damn.
These things, ruins the movie entirely.
Yeah, Silent Farmer, get our solutions from UMP. You won't regret it at all.
That is one thing that gets me, especially maybe the Tuskegee Airmen, because that was closer to the time. But when they make a movie these days, there might not be that vehicle around anymore to use.
Yeah.
So
you mean like using M60s as Tigers in the Battle of the Bulge, something like that? You mean?
Yeah, that's perfectly accurate.
Yeah, they were about the same size, just made in different places.
Just one of them, they still work.
Silent Farmer, you'll do well to get our full set because they all come in useful and they work together. We do a normal, strong, and extra strong, and that will set all your delete cows. And you can grab some micro set if you want, which will help you place them as well. We don't sell that, unfortunately. Or you just use water. And
That's wonderful stuff.
Silent Farmer, if you go through the videos on the channel, go through the playlist, you'll see a review on the decal solutions, and I show how to use them. Have a look at that. I'll explain it all. And that is that. Al, do you want to do your bit?
Yeah, I can do.
Get it out of the way, mate.
This will take about 5 minutes.
Oh, so not many.
I mean, seconds.
No, Al's just a world record speed reader.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Okay, first one is from Daryl Masters saying, "Me again, chipping fluids. Do you use them? Loads in the market. Any pros and cons to consider for the first-time buyer/user?"
Yeah, just use hairspray.
Yeah, I'll say exactly the same. Just use hairspray. Then chipping fluids, I don't think are any good.
Well, I'm going to say I've seen a few videos on YouTube where they've used the chipping fluid, they've left it too long, and then they've come back and then it's not worked. Whereas airspray always works, reactivates instantly.
Yeah.
I used the big stuff and it pulled on the surface. It didn't matter what I did, it would pull on the surface. And then when removing stuff, it only worked where it's been pulled. It was horrible to use. And I watched their videos of him spraying it out perfectly. Never worked for me. Didn't matter how light I sprayed that, it always pulled on the surface.
Really?
Literally
Stuff right in the bin.
Cheap standard hairspray, and you can leave it hairsprayed for ages. That don't matter. But when you put the coat of paint on the top, if you leave that for too long and it dries and fully cures, it can be a pig.
Yeah, you have to usually have to do the chipping within that next day.
Yeah.
After that, it starts becoming difficult. Don't put too much on, and then don't put too small amount of paint on there because it just comes straight off as soon as it's damp. Using it on a gloss. Try not to use it on a gloss surface. It helps. It makes it come off far too easily as well.
Yeah. Literally just over the paint. Don't go.
So you would decant it and then spray it through the airbrush.
Don't have to.
No, I just spray it straight out of the can.
Yeah, spray it straight out of the can.
Okay.
Just get sticky fingers.
Yeah, if you really want to make sure it's quite controlled and you only want to do it in one particular area, then it's a good idea to decant it.
Okay. And the next and final question from Dan Croak is, what gloss clear coat would you use for acrylics that isn't lacquer or 2K?
Gloss or
got X-ray. Personally, I'd use aqua gloss.
Yeah, I always go for aqua gloss.
Yep,
pretty safe.
It works every time.
Yep.
Yeah, I go with aqua gloss.
Guaranteed to blow your mind.
And that's it.
Well done, Al.
Well,
short and sweet.
Yeah.
No questions.
Just like Al.
I was going to say, just like Al.
Yeah.
Well, it's short anyway.
Yeah. I'll agree with the first bit.
One out of three is not bad.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Is there a song in there? No.
So yeah, more questions for next week if you like.
Yeah.
I'll get them up on Monday.
Al's getting it up on Monday.
There you go. Quick phone call.
Oh, nice.
That's nice.
How many drinks I haven't before?
All of them.
Oh dear. He's going to start with Rohypnol and then work his way through the bar. God, we're getting even worse than that.
A little bit of GHB.
For the dads.
Oh dear. It's after 9 o'clock, and he's a good friend. Not that good, but he's a good friend.
Right, now, this Panther 2, right? It comes with the gun for the Ag Panther, which is the 128, and it also comes with the 88.
You get 2 in there, do you?
Yeah, I think the 88 just looks too much like a pop gun for the size of the tank. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to fit the 128, because if I'm doing it Russian captured, they would have fitted a 120 in it anyway. So
yeah,
they wouldn't have used nasty inferior 88mm gun.
There's another question in the chat from Tony Davey, asking about suggestions for putting a white tyre wall on a rubber tyre.
In a white wall tyre.
Oh, that is difficult. Even real cars with their white wall tyres are horrible.
Yeah, you're going to be looking at a circle cutter like we've got, I think.
Yeah, one of them.
To cut masks.
Now, what I have seen on old American cars is the white wall isn't actually on the tyre. The white wall is a piece of like rubber that's then fitted over the tyre and the wheel, and then sort of sits against it. It's a really weird setup. I was like, oh, okay, that makes a bit of I wouldn't trust driving very quickly with it. It'd probably cause you a load of problems. But yeah. And then the other way of doing sidewalls is they actually cut the surface of the side of the wall and then paint that. And they put a real thick layer of white rubber paint into it. Which is strange.
It's kind of like doing a pin wash just on a tyre.
Yeah.
Okay.
A name there's no way I can pronounce because it's in Cyrillic. Says hi from Russia. Bigsley James says, have to head. It's dinner time. Thanks for another great show. Great questions, Bills, and what we've been buying sections. Stay healthy, everyone. Cheers.
See you soon.
Later.
Bye-bye.
See you, mate.
Brian suggesting using Mr. Hobby Base White 1000 to spray the white walls. Yeah, so the main thing is it's going to need to be masked off. And that's where the problem would arise, I would say.
On rubber as well. Yeah. There we go. We got for all the content for tonight, haven't we? It's everything, isn't it?
I think so.
Yeah.
I do believe so.
Lightning and fast tonight. So I reckon we'll stay until 10, and that'll do us tonight. I think everyone's knackered and had enough tonight. Like I say, we'll be back tomorrow. We'll be live tomorrow. I'll make sure of that. I'm contemplating going to Costco in the morning.
Oh, you're brave.
Buy donuts.
Yeah. Don't get me. I'm contemplating going.
Or does that mean you're contemplating sitting outside while you send Hannah in, do you mean?
No, I'll go in too.
Okay.
I'll go in too.
Damn, that's a point. Yeah, I've got a. Yeah, Mother's Day on Sunday, isn't it? So
it is.
I shall have to card and some flowers for Mary.
I don't have that problem.
No, either, mate.
Well, I don't buy anything for my mum. I haven't spoken to her in about 30 years, so you know.
Wow.
I have to go out tomorrow into Belfast.
Cool. We're going there for Sam.
Toilet rolls.
We'll say toilet rolls. It's easier.
Yeah. Oh, Richie's off. See you there, Rich. Take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Yes.
No, Joe, no new kids this week. We did it last week.
Once a fortnight.
No, every 2 weeks.
It's the same difference.
It's gotta go.
Sooner.
Well, since I have no grandchildren next week, this will be going to Prime as well.
Mm-hmm.
Steady on, no?
I know. I tell you what, I've just smelt that AK paint. Wow. Oh. The ammonia in it, mate. Whoa.
Stink.
Careful you don't catch that ammonia at your age.
I'll not see the little one for at least 12 weeks.
I know, mate. Sorry for you. But
Nightmare.
as long as you get pictures and a big smile of it, that's all you need.
Oh,
That's
send
exactly
you a picture.
Yeah, we can get groceries delivered, but I think it's a waste of time at the minute because everything's going to get substituted, or you're just not going to get it.
You just there's nothing
No delivery windows either.
nothing on the shelves really. Not around these parts anyway. You're having to go hunter gathering.
No, really?
Dun, dun, dun.
It's not. It's one to living.
Hello.
Voice.
No, Kev, I'm butchering the front end of the Panther's turret so I can get the 128mm gun onto it. So that'll go in there. Just need to chop that off now.
That's Ted Large. Let's go there. Let's put the chief there. We'll move you around. Golden round.
What the hell was that?
With Toby being annoying.
I thought it was a cat.
Sounded like it, yeah.
Anyone got anything they want to talk about? I don't want to give Models for Heroes a plug, can't we?
Yes.
3rd of April, we're still hoping it's going to go ahead. The Models for Heroes auction. So join us on that Friday night and we'll get an auction off a load of kits for the charity. We still need donations. If you got anything you want to send it to Dress Models for Heroes and label it ISM auction. And you can send it off. And we'll see what money we can raise for this awesome charity and do the best we can. We're done every time.
This day fortnight, isn't it?
Yeah.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Indeed.
Such a good film.
I just sent a donation, I think.
Did it have a plastering, Sam?
Could be worse, Dan, but we'll not go into that.
Oh, dear.
Oh my.
Oh dear me.
Right then, I'm not going to sit here with dead air, so we might as well go off. We'll open a normal hangout. If you want to join us, feel free. Thanks everyone that's watched. These guys have taken part. We'll probably see you over the weekend, hopefully on one of the live impromptu show things we do. And we shall catch you all next week.
Okay.
See you there, everyone. If you want to join that hangout, keep an eye out for the link. It'll pop up in a minute in the hangout group. If you haven't joined, it's in the description down below.
Yep.
See you there, everyone.
Bye.